Your first road game, how many players do you typically take on the road?
I like to take between 60 and 65. I don't like to take anybody that's not going to play. And sometimes we take some guys that are from that area that might not play, but you know, their parents will be there and we'll take them along. But it's a business trip for us. We want to make sure that everybody that's going is going to be focused, and we're going to get everybody's full attention. We are busing. It's about a 4-hour bus ride, which is not bad. That's pretty good. We'll get them all together, and it'll kind of like being another day away as a group, as a team. So we're excited about it, but you know, the thing about it is a small group of people going over, not many people on our side. You gotta know how to play on the road.
It's 11 o'clock kickoff their time, but I guess it really won't affect you. By the time you go over there, you won't really make any changes.
No changes. It's the same time kickoff for us last year. We just had to move it up a little bit. And we'll go by Central Time. A lot of coaches don't like to change their watches, or they try to stay on their time. But nowadays with these, they don't have watches. They have cell phones, and those are going to change automatically. So we'll go by Central Time, and we'll get up before daylight, have a pregame meal, and do pretty much what we did last year. So
you've had both your senior quarterbacks out here again today. Will it be again a game time decision as to who starts?
Yeah. And both will play again, just like they did last week. We just hope they both play as well as they played last week, and it'll be an ongoing thing. I really believe this is the best way to do it until we get to conference play, which is will be a month from this week. So we still got plenty of time to work both and get them as good as we possibly can in this offense, and I think it'll be an advantage for us. But once we get to conference play, we'll name one guy, and he'll be the guy.
And health-wise, you're good health?
Yeah, we're in good shape. We're still a little bit leg weary, but we still got 3 days to go, and we worked real hard on Monday, and yesterday was a pretty hard day. Today was a little bit lighter, but still, you know, we got to learn how to turn it around, play a game and then turn around.
Will Chisholm be back soon?
He's probably another couple weeks out. Probably we'll hold him out until we get to open date, and then he'll probably start practicing then. But it's you know, if it's ever a good time to get somebody hurt, you know, he's out, and we've got our new transfer in here, and he's getting a lot of reps, which is going to help him.
Yeah, where is he in the playbook? Because he wasn't here at the beginning of training camp.
No, but he was. He got about a week and a half in camp, which was good. So he's probably 80%.
Illinois likes to push the ball downfield, spread it out a little bit. Just talk about the challenge for the back end of your defense, with the way that they play.
Yeah, we'll have to run a lot more nickel than we did last weekend, but it's a little more simpler for us. You know, what we saw last week, man, it was the best 100 plays in football, and formations. And we'll see a lot of formations this week, but it'll be a little bit different. You know, they'll throw the ball down the field more, and there'll be more opportunities for our DBs. And our pass rush is pretty good. It was good last week. Be another good challenge. But he also scrambled around a little bit better than the guy last week. Got a little bit more, probably a little bit more experience. But the whole thing is just playing your defense. They're going to move it. You know, you're not going to be as dominant as we was last week. But I just hope that, you know, again, you can't give up a big play.
Now, you played a lot of guys. It's one thing to play a lot of guys. It's another thing to play a lot of guys and have those guys play well. Just talk about your overall, after you get to watch it on film, your satisfaction level with the depth and how all those guys did top to bottom.
Yeah, normally you get about 70 to 80 plays in a game, and you want most of your starters to get around 40, 45, and then the backups get between 25 and 30, 35. If we do that, we'll be a much better team for the rest of the year and even improve. But you can't just improve your starters, because somewhere down the line your backups are going to have to make a difference with a turned ankle or something like that. So it's going to be beneficial for us to play a lot of guys last week, and we're going to play them this week. It's going to be 91 degrees. It's going to be hot. It won't be any different than it was last week. So hopefully we can hold our own.
It's one thing to think you have depth. It's another to get out on the field and actually see it. Just talk about the overall satisfaction with those guys. Just the way that they played, now seeing it for the first time. Just the depth and the second unit, seeing those guys get out there and play well.
You never know. You're playing against each other. And, you know, our offense knows our defense. Our defense knows our offense. So you get some misconceptions. That's the reason I'm all for having at least one controlled scrimmage before you start the season against somebody else. It's ridiculous if we don't do it. It wouldn't cost anything. You do it by bus, do it one place, next year that team would come to you, and it wouldn't be a winner or loser. It'd just be a practice against somebody else. But right now, you know, we're starting to play against other people, so we find out more about every player that we got. That you know, they have to line up and be surprised at what they see and how do they react. That's what football's about, reaction.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, guys.